Howdy mates, good afternoon. Here's a second video for today. I'm actually over at Evie's at Spanish Point near Osprey. Actually just went for a quick bite to eat, and I figured while I was here I would check in on my artificial mini reef right there. The third one to the right. That's the mini reef that was installed about close to 2 months ago when I was with one of my mentors, Garrett through the Eco Preservation Project. The reef is dedicated to, it's an honorary reef dedicated to my Grandma Luann and her sister, my Great Aunt Susie, who passed away due to breast cancer. So it symbolizes the both of them. And in addition, what these mini reefs do is they filter up to 30,000 gallons of water each day through the use of filter feeders that reside in those mini reefs, especially the tunicates. Now, what's particularly neat about these mini reefs is they have a specific tunicate that is called an ascidian. Now, these ascidians, they're kind of like a they can be like orange in appearance, and they're kind of like a blob of pudding. That's kind of like their shape. But what's neat about them is when they start off in their life, they do have something called skin. And that's the thing about tunicates. That is how we are actually related to them in a sense, because they're like one of the only known marine types of organisms that have skin. Now, with that being said, once it finds a place to anchor, such as that mini reef, for example, they will actually consume their own brain. Crazy, isn't it? Like almost like a zombie. Now, like, they do that because since they're gonna remain sessile or stationary for the rest of their life, there's no need for them to move anywhere else. So they pretty much eat their own brain as a source of food. And then once that passes, they will actually then start to feed on, excess nutrients that is found in the water, especially in the form of nitrates and phosphates. And those are the same nutrients that exacerbate some of the harmful algal blooms that happen in the state of Florida, such as that of the red tide, for example. Let me try to give you guys a little bit of a closer look. Give me just a second. There we go. So yeah, the one all the way to the right is the one I paid for through donations of friends and family. And you can see there is a lot more life that's on it. And what's actually fascinating is they can host up to 300 separate crustaceans and fishes as a means of having a nursery, so kind of like a home base, and also baby shrimp in addition. So it's really cool. In a sense, it kind of imitates more of a mangrove prop root system than an actual coral reef, but needless to say, both forms of systems in nature, they do the same exact thing, which is to filter the water. So it's quite a neat way to commemorate my great aunt and my Grandma Luann. Yeah, you can see it a little bit. Trying to not get too over the edge because I really don't feel like risking losing my phone. No thank you. No thank you. So basically Garrett has a commission with a company called Ocean Habitats, and they actually are the ones who manufacture the reefs themselves. Like, they assemble it together. Garrett just simply has customers and he helps install them. So he's done it for restaurants and all various other forms of business. I mean, you know, since Florida has so much dock space, might as well be utilized in a good way. And it also promotes cleaner water. So, alright, you guys. Take care. And by the way, that land way out there in the distance is actually the actual Spanish Point itself. And it actually is ran through the Marie Selby Botanical Gardens. So it's actually quite a neat place to visit, as it has a very historical context. So, alright, you guys, take care, and Journey on a Journey is outwards. Take care, folks. See ya.